Hello everyone, I'm Dobby from the Anti-Death Penalty Asian Network ADPAN. First and foremost, on behalf of my team at ADPAN and our friends and colleagues from Singapore and Malaysia, I would like to thank everyone for taking this solidarity action today for Nagaenthran and Datchinamurthy. These two men will be facing the gallows in Singapore in these coming days. Nagaenthran, a person with intellectual disability and ADHD, has been scheduled for execution this Wednesday, the 27th of April, and Datchinamurthy has been scheduled for the same on 29 April. They are both drug mules. They were not drug kingpins that benefited from the drug trade. They are victims of exploitation themselves, and yet they face the gallows this week. In a few days' time, unless something changes, two mothers will not be hugging their son ever again. They will only be returning home to Malaysia with what's left of their son. And this is what is terrifying about death penalty. It's not only about the life that they take away from the world. It is not about the fact that the government has an arbitrary power to deprive some of their life. The true horror I think the death penalty carries is the fact that it deprives everyone of hope. It deprives the death row inmate a hope of a chance of tomorrow, of freedom again, to meet their loved one, to hold their loved one again. It deprives the family the same dreams that their loved one may be free to them and they may be together again. And it's not only the family and the death row inmates who feel such pain. Activists across the world, including you, who have fought hard for the case, feel the despair that nothing may be done to dissuade the government from such a path. But I think that is why it's important for us and for you to come to be in solidarity with us across the world. What we bring in solidarity is hope. A hope and a belief that none of us will be left alone regardless of where we are. We will not be abandoned to our faith. We'll fight against it, we'll push back against oppression, and we'll give each other hope that there may be a tomorrow. While the Singapore government may have set their mind to execute both these men on Wednesday and Friday, we on the ground with our friends and colleagues will do what we can to ensure justice is done, that the execution can be halted at all costs and all means possible. And I believe you, wherever you are or wherever you may be, will be thinking the same and praying for the same. And I think this sends a strong message to the Singapore government. This is not an issue that it's limited to us in Malaysia or in Singapore. It is an issue that the world is paying attention to. It is an issue that everyone will look at Singapore and decide, this isn't a government that gives hope to people as they should. This is a government that deprives people of their life, hope, and the future. And again, I thank you for being in solidarity, and I hope the worst will not come to be. I hope in a few days' time we will be able to talk to each other and say, we did it, they are safe. But until then, we'll do what we can to fight for them, and I pray you do the same too. Because the only thing the family has left and what the death row inmate has left is those people like us who believe in them, who believe there's a tomorrow, and believe that a government like Singapore will never be able to deprive us of hope for a better tomorrow. Thank you and have all the best.